Hey you guys, it's Marie Tagbo here, and today we are going to be doing some
Marie, what did you think about the Halloween assembly today?
CJ, you do know that we're live, right?
Wait, what? No,
Yeah, we're not on Skype.
Did I come back to the channel? I was just like wondering what you thought about the Halloween assembly.
Well, I mean, since you're already here, I guess you can do my Q&A with me. How does that sound?
Okay, sure.
Really? Okay, very cool. Okay, but first, since you're new to this channel and this is your first time here, why don't you tell the people who are watching who don't know you a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so hi, my name is CJ. I go to the school Marie goes to. That's how we met. It's called Stanford Women's High School. I live in Hawaii, and I'm an actor. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So wait, you say that you're an actor?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Wait, you didn't know that?
Well, I mean, I did, but then, like, I don't know, I don't know a lot about your acting skills. So, like, what kind of stuff have you done in acting? What kind of actor are you? Are you a theater actor, film actor?
Well, mostly I'm an actor. Like, I've been on audition for film and TV commercials, and I also do theater in my spare time, like summer sometimes. So I like all that.
Oh wow, that's really, really cool. So like you do like a lot of the same. So you do commercials and acting and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, what kinds of commercials have you done?
When I was sick, I was in a pizza. So.
Oh my gosh, like for like actual like Pizza Hut?
Yes, we were pizza after the shot, so it was like
Wow, okay, that's really, really cool. Okay, so I have a lot of viewers who are just starting out in acting, and they're brand new. And I get a lot of questions, okay, like how do you start acting? What's it like to be on set? So I just want to ask you, how did you start acting?
Okay, let's think when I was about 10 or 11 or 9, I'm not sure. I went to this acting workshop, and well, basically I was given a scene as the partner, and I had to improv during the performance, which was not planned, but I was able to figure it out and do it. And, all the cast members like knew that I was like, oh my gosh, see, improv. So, and it was a lot of fun. So I think it was at that moment I sort of realized that acting could be something I could do. Since I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so that's basically how I started for like years.
Okay, so how long have you done acting now?
Well, as I said, I was in my first commercial when I was 6. So like I'm 14 now, so 8 years, and seriously with an agent for 4 years.
Well, that's really interesting that you mentioned agencies and stuff like that, because I get a lot of questions about agencies. So like, how did you get started with your agency?
Well, I actually was with an agency when I was 10, but it wasn't really as serious because my mom submitted a photo of me and like a bio of me, agent and they accepted me and said that I have a look for some reason, and they wanted me to represent them. So, well, I didn't know this at the time. Like, my mom had to put me in this picture because like, I was only 6, like what agencies were. So yeah, that's basically how I got my agent. And then so I wasn't doing songs, and then after the acting workshop when I was about 10, that's when I started acting, like audition, like going to more stuff.
Very interesting. So like, okay, if you were going to give advice for someone who wanted to get an agent, what things would they need to get an agent, or any tips for starting an agency or finding agencies, and just anything related to getting an agent?
Getting uh, basically you have to like get a photo of you, start acting, like just have some practice with like songs. I think just basically you could try to submit for an agent and see if they accept you. And then once you get accepted, then usually the agent has like workshops for you to like get better and expand your skill level. So that's what I did. Yeah.
Okay, very, very interesting. All right, so and that's about you and like acting and stuff like that. So what do you do in your free time when you're not acting?
Well, I play guitar, I sing, I rap, I play sports, and I like to fly during lunch. So, yeah.
Wait. What kind of sports do you play?
I could play competitive basketball. I really like playing football, but it's dangerous, like, and might mess up my acting career in a few years, so I don't want to take that risk. And then I used to be.
You also said that you rap.
Yeah.
Like what kind of rapping?
Well, I'm not too good at freestyle, but I like to write songs.
Ooh, so okay. So, do you have any songs that like you could rap right now, right here?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get the lyrics.
What song are you gonna rap?
I'm gonna rap the Logic's from Sucker for Pain from the Suicide Squad album.
That's a really good song. Yeah, I like that song.
So much pressure. Okay, I got it up.
So, would you say that you are as good as Logic himself?
No.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. I'll try my best. Don't think I'm like super good.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. That's right. I mean, I'm putting you on the spot, so I don't expect anything. I don't expect you to be perfect. I just want to see like your rapping skills.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is like an audition. I didn't expect this. I just was called. You have to start a broadcast and interview. Okay. I've been at it with my friends, it don't matter, you don't know me. I've been with my team with an ace on the team. I've been running while the city with my squad. I've been running while the city with my squad. We just getting crazy, living like this is so amazing. Hold up, take a step back and roll up, cause I know what we've been playing. We'll hesitate so to your head like okay. I'm busting no discussion with my family, no hesitation to myself. I see my hands and like listen, hold up, we finna yes, I reload up, I'm loaded up.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, okay. That you know. Hold on. I want to make sure I get my headphones on. Okay. So that was actually. I was not expecting it to be that good. That was really, really good.
Oh, it was.
No. That was really good. Okay. So, you said that like this like rapping and being put on the spot was like in an audition. So like, have you ever been put on the spot in an audition before?
Yes, actually, this was just for like a regular commercial, like a family commercial, and it was just, it was for, I think an electricity company in Hawaii, and, so they had me do like a scene, like with a script, and then they just said, "Oh, can you perform for us?" Like they didn't specify anything, like because I was trying to decide if I should like dance, if I should sing, if I should. I didn't know what to do, so I had an audition for a theater musical. So and I performed the Jungle Book, Bare Necessities, and danced around, like Mowgli. So that's what I ended up doing, and they seemed to like it. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I remember one audition I did. I think I talked about this in one of my videos, but I was actually, so she never said anything about a script or memorizing a monologue, but then I got there and she's like, and then she got there and she wanted me to do a monologue, and it was really awkward because I was just waiting after I slated, and she was just waiting for me to perform, and I was just waiting for her to tell me what to do, and it was just so awkward. And then she was like, "Oh, you don't have a monologue," and I'm like, no. And so that's something I always tell my viewers is like, be prepared, because like you don't know, sometimes casting directors are kind of weird and they just like tell you to like sing or dance or say a monologue, even if you don't have anything prepared. Even if they didn't tell you, you always have to be prepared, because I don't know. And I was thinking next time they ask you to perform, I think you totally rap.
Oh, come on. No, I'm not going to do that.
I think it would be really, really cool. Okay, so I have a few acting questions here, because I know that a lot of the people who watch this probably want to get to, like, someone else other than me talking to them and like giving them my advice. Okay, so audition tips and advice. What are some advices? What are some tips for being nervous? And if you're scared and this is like your first audition, you don't really know what to expect, you're not really prepared, you don't know a lot about the acting industry, what are some ways that people cannot feel so nervous when they go up to audition?
Okay, so it's perfectly fine to feel a little bit of nervousness. Even I get nervous before auditions and big auditions. I just have like this set amount of nervousness that I tell myself I can only be this nervous, otherwise it's going to affect my performance or my whatever I do in audition. So basically just believe in yourself, have some confidence in your acting skill, and even if it's your first audition, like the casting director, the director, producer are always going to accept you for who you are and what you bring to the acting industry. So I don't think there's anything to be like super worried about. It's just sort of feel the nervousness as excitement for what's to come in the future. So I think that's something that that's a big good tip about nervousness.
Yeah. That's so true. And like I talk about, well, I actually haven't done a video on this, and so leave below if you guys want me to do a video. But when I always get nervous, and it doesn't matter how many times I audition, I'm always going to get nervous. So something I always do is I have to tell myself, hey, this audition isn't as big of a deal as I think it is. And casting directors aren't looking for you to be perfect, they're just looking for you. And so when you're nervous, sometimes you hide yourself because you feel like you're not perfect enough for the role. But if you bring yourself out and be who you are, then that's where casting directors can really see you, and they can really cast you based on you, because you can be like everyone else and that's easy, but the person who books the role is themselves, and the person who gets the job is the person who brings something of themselves to the role. So it's super important not to let nervousness hold you back. And so something I always tell myself is that, hey, you know what? Casting directors are just people. This audition is just an audition, and if I don't get this, it's okay. I'm not here to get a role or to get a part, but I'm here to act. And I'm here to, it's another opportunity for me to act and for me to share who I am as an actress. And that's what I really think of when I go to an audition, because I get so nervous. Sometimes I can't even like breathe. So I'm just like, whew. And so another tip is to take a few deep breaths in, just, and imagine that like you're kind of like wishing away all of your nervousness. And that always, always, always helps me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I have one thing to add. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay. That was well, okay, I got it back. Basically, as an actor, you sort of have to deal with rejection a lot because you can't go into like your first audition and expect them to cast you, because like things don't work out like that. Like I would love if it worked out like that, but it doesn't. And so sometimes they're not even looking for like your acting skill. So one of my acting teachers told me that like the best actor sometimes doesn't even get the job. Like if you're not what the director is looking for. So that's something to keep in mind as you audition as well.
It's so true. Like, exactly. Like, I know sometimes, especially when you get your call back, they're not looking for, once you get to the callback, it means, oh, hey, you have the acting chops to play this part. Now what we're really looking at is your look and your type, and do you really fit the specific image that the director has in mind or the producers have in mind? Because when you do a casting call, a callback, now you have more people watching you. I remember I did a callback for, like, I can't say the name, but it's like this really huge hospital, and like if I say their name, you guys will know what it is. And my callback was super easy because, I mean, my first audition was super easy, but that was the one I was most nervous for. But then I had my second audition, and now there was like 12 people in the room, some people on laptops, really scary looking people. And now when you get to the callback, it's all about, do you look the part, and how exactly do you fit in with the rest of the actors and fit in with the commercial? And so honestly, you can't take rejection to heart, because if you think, oh, I got rejected, so I'm not a good actor, or no one's ever going to cast me, it's just not true. There's always going to be a part for you. You just have to stick it out and keep on trying.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. I have a couple of questions here. I just dropped my phone. Yep, that's nice. Okay, so being on set, you've been on set before. I know that for a fact. So, like, what's it like being on set? What's like some fun things, some things that you didn't know, things that you wouldn't know about being on set unless you were an actor?
Well, it varies from theater to film to commercial. So what do you want me to expand on?
I think film. I think film is something that's kind of foreign to a lot of people.
Okay, so with film, there's a lot of cameras, a lot of screens, a lot of mics. And basically just follow the director's advice and direction, and just do it. So like I was in a Hawaii company commercial, I think about 2 years ago or a year ago, and there were so my acting mom comes in with my piggy bank, and she breaks it to get money to feed a coin feeder to get energy for the washing machine to wash our clothes. So she comes in the room, she gets the hammer, she breaks it, and it just shatters in a million pieces, and we did not think that was going to happen. So our reaction, well, my reaction and my acting mom's reaction was priceless. Like, the producer like watched it over 20 times, and that's what they ended up using as the final cut. So, yeah.
That's really cool. And can we find this commercial online?
Yes, you can.
All right, so okay, what I'm gonna do is after this, I am going to link it below so you guys can watch this guy's commercial. His acting, he was like so adorable. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so characterization and getting into a character, what's that like?
So right now I'm playing Romeo in Romeo and Juliet. It's just like it's not for like the play. It's just for like a sort of mini promotional play for kind of skit mixed with all kinds of other scenes to promote a Midsummer Night's Dream that's going to be happening in the fall in the acting ensemble I'm in. And so basically what I do to get into character is like I try to find, well, I do some research first. Like, you always have to know research, like what you're coming from, like how your character feels internally, and stuff, and then just analyze the script. Like, I know it sounds kind of cheesy and whatever, but like there's always clues in the script. Like, I know like especially in Shakespeare, when you're doing Shakespeare, I'm not sure if any of you guys have done Shakespeare before, but like we had a master class in Shakespeare, and we were analyzing the iambic pentameter of the lines. So I'm not sure where my script is right now, but like once there was iambic pentameter for like a few lines, and then it just had 8 beats, and then like something, it was a hint to something happens, and then it starts up. So
honestly,
yeah,
that reminds me of like something like we do in like literature class. Like every literature class, they have close reading where you have to like look at the script and look for the clues and like the who, what, where, why, and that's kind of what you do with the script. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you talk about when you okay, I think we covered that, so that was good. Do you have like any games that kind of help you explore your character, help you get into character, or just help you in acting in general?
Well, at my acting class, we it's not like a game, it's more of a characterization exercise. Like, we have to slowly walk around the room, ranging from levels from one like least least inspired, or least yeah, I don't know the word, but, and then 10 as like the highest level of energy. And then like when you're at 10, you're supposed to rant about something you feel strongly about, like either if it's good or bad. So I think that's like a really good exercise to get into character and slowly bring the character to life inside of an actor. So yeah.
Okay. So I have one last acting question. What was your most memorable acting moment as a child?
Okay, this story is awesome. When I was like I think 6 or 7 or 8, there I go with indecision about how old I was, but I was in LA in a hotel room, and we looked down on the street, and Batman is filming. So The Dark Knight Rises was what they were filming down on the streets of downtown LA. And so I got to see like Batman, and I got to see like a guy flip off a motorcycle and stuff, and from the hotel room, and like there were helicopters providing the spotlight and stuff, and like all kinds of fans, like, so his cape blows in the air. I'm not sure if you guys know, but it's when Batman returns. This is in The Dark Knight Rises, but when he returns to try to chase Bane after Bane raids the New York Stock Exchange, and then that's where he catches some dude. I'm not like a huge Batman film expert, but it's where the Batman has his motorcycle in the middle of the road. The guy flips off his motorcycle. He has the iPad. Batman looks at it, he throws it down, and all the cop cars, the Gotham cop cars come. So yeah, that was really amazing for me to witness it in real life.
That is so cool. Like, literally, I didn't even know. That's the one story I haven't heard. But that's really, really, really cool. Okay, so I thought it would be a fun thing just to switch it up and try something new. We're going to do an game, and this game is Never Have I Ever. And so I'm pretty sure some of you guys have heard of this game before. I mean, if you watch Ellen, that's like all she does on her show. So I have a couple of questions, and so I didn't have a paper, but I'm just going to say I have or I haven't.
Should I make a paper really fast? Or?
Sure. Okay. I want to see, let's see. And if you guys have any questions for either him or me, I mean, obviously me,
how How
You
about
guys
me?
can you guys can leave them below, and I'm gonna try to pull them up on my phone, so I can answer you guys' questions and see what's going on, because I haven't been online. All right, let's see. I'm looking now, and if there's not any questions, that's fine. Let's see. I'm not, sometimes it doesn't always let me pull it up, but yes. Okay, so, and I have a question for you guys as the audience, and that question is, if you could do one thing, would you go back into the past or the future? So you guys leave it below. I really want to hear your comments and your answers. All right, so CJ, do you have your paper ready? Yes, that's an awesome looking paper. Okay, so let me pull up these questions. Okay, all right. The first question is, never have I ever shoplifted. And I'm just gonna do like bad, but you haven't. Okay, very nice. I'm just gonna say no.
I'm not a criminal, guys. Like
that's on. Does that say on?
no, it says no.
No? Okay, thank God. Okay, so the next question is, what are my questions? Here we go. Never have I ever told a big lie to my parents. Hi, parents. Let me think. I know the answer to this though, so what am I thinking? You haven't?
No, I have not.
I don't believe that.
I said I'm not a criminal.
Well, that's not a criminal act. But, I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, everyone's told at least, like, one lie. Have you told a small lie to your parents? Okay. All right. Okay. So the next question is, never have I ever been on TV. And this could be small TV, local, news. I mean, you have. Can you tell us more about it? Let's see. Can you see my answer? Nope. Here we go. All right. So tell us about your escapade on TV.
Commercial. That's all.
It's a commercial. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I've been on the news twice, I believe, and I was actually in a TV show. I can't say too much about it because it was taken down because the celebrity got involved in a scandal who was on it. So I honestly can't say anything about it, and that's why you guys are like, Marie, you don't really do anything. I'm like, I do. I just, some of the stuff I can't show you guys, but yeah, I have been on TV before. Okay. Next question is, let's see. Never have I ever stayed awake all night.
What is all night?
Like 24 hours.
I have not.
I don't believe I have either. I think I've stayed awake till like 3. I've stayed awake till maybe 4, but not more than that.
I've seen this before at a sleepover before.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously at sleepovers you're just gonna stay up all day. Okay, so what was my next question? Never have I ever had a dream involving your crush. What? How can you even call them your crush if you haven't?
No.
I mean, okay, never. Okay, I just want to talk about my dream a little bit. What was? Dang it, I can't even remember. I think it was. I always have these dreams where like me and my crush end up together, and then I wake up, and nothing ever happens. So okay, those were some never have I ever questions that I had. I didn't have too many. So I also wanted to do some would you rather questions because those are also really, really fun. You hate this game. Okay. Would you rather be really, really, really big or really, really, really small?
Big, because otherwise I
Big.
get stepped on.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie where it has like those little like the family of little people. I don't remember what it's called now, but yeah, I think I would rather be really, really, really small because then I could like I don't know live in like corners and go under the ground and meet all the other really small people. So okay, let's think. The last one is: would you rather be really, really, really okay? Would you rather find your true love and end up very, very poor, or end up very, very rich but never find love in your life?
I would be very, very rich and never have find a true love because I mean you could do a lot more if you were very, very rich, like donate to charity and organizations. I think that would help the world out. I don't think it's worth it. So
So you're willing to sacrifice your love for the good of society? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
I mean, I don't know if I can count it sacrificing yourself for the good of society though, because I mean you're rich, so. But for me, honestly, I think love, like romantic love, is overrated. But I'm probably a little bitter and old. So, but yeah, I think I'd rather end up rich. I could like buy acting lessons and singing lessons, and I could make my own movies for like the cost of like nothing. So, I
Yeah.
would definitely be rich. Okay, so it's the we have only like a few more minutes, maybe like 2 more minutes. So I just want to ask, what would you say to someone who is just starting out in this acting industry and doesn't know where to start and is very new to the acting industry? How could they break in and begin their acting career?
I would recommend like checking out some acting books. I don't know if I can recommend any specific authors, but um, acting books are a really good place to start out and like learn more about the industry, what you have to do, what it entails, and everything. So I think acting books are the way.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was just like this because that is exactly what it's just, when I started out in the acting business, I got all the acting books I could get my hands on. I read everything I could. I watched everything I could. And it helped me so much. And I talk about this in my video, how to start a teen acting career, and that's going to be linked below. But like, you guys just need to read because there's so many articles out there that will help you and that will tell you and that will show you things that you can learn. So that is just yes, definitely yes. Okay. Could you briefly explain to people um, the what headshots do and how headshots can help you in your career?
Well, headshots are very important if you want to like go out on auditions and things to be professional. I would really recommend getting headshots, and usually, I'll like at like professional auditions or like real auditions. So you make a good impression. You should always have a headshot and a resume. It's yeah, that's kind of like the basics for how to start being professional. So I recommend
So
that.
okay, honestly, I don't know how to answer this question myself, but people say like for me when I first started out in acting, headshots are very expensive. They're like $300 to $500, and not I understand that not everyone really has the money to uh let's see to pay $300 or $500 just to get some headshots. So do you think it would be okay for them to just get professional photos. I mean, just to have like their mom or someone with a really good camera take pictures of them until they can get headshots.
Yeah, I did that as a kid. I had my dad take pictures of me when I was not like as professional in a way. But come to Hawaii, the headshots are less expensive.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna show you guys eventually a picture of my first headshot. I have, if you go to the very bottom of my Instagram, I have a good picture of me that was taken by my aunt. That's what I used. But before that, I had this really, not bad picture, but it was just not a headshot worthy picture. But honestly, that worked. It helped get me my first movie. I think it was maybe my second acting gig. And so you don't need to start out with fancy. You can kind of start slow, but eventually, if you want to move up, you do need to get that. You need to get that headshot eventually. Okay, and then last question is going to be about resumes, because a lot of people ask you questions about resumes too. What is a resume and how do you format it? Just very briefly, I'm still planning to do a video of this, but like, what do you use it for? How do you format it? How do you make one?
Okay, so basically, I kind of cheated. I went to an acting class, and they gave us my acting teacher gave me her resume, and we copied the format. Yeah, but all resumes are kind of like the same. It tells you like what your name is, what your birthday is, what eye color, everything. So like for costume and stuff, and it also like lists what you've been in, like the training you've had, like acting workshops and so on, and like film, TV, and usually on the bottom there's some special skills, just some things that you could do. So the casting director sees what you could do.
Yeah, no. I cheated too. What happened was my place that I used to do community theater with, they had a resume already like formatted, and all you did was you just put your information into it, and that's what I did when I first started out acting. So there's tons of resumes like that online. And if you go to a beginner's acting class, I'm not quite sure, I can't say for everyone, but especially like one about the business, they should definitely have like resumes kind of formatted, or they'll teach you how to make resumes and stuff like that. So, okay, I do have one more question, and I want to ask you, what's the biggest acting gig that you've ever done? And then also, okay, it's kind of a twofold question. Any inspirational things you have for our audience?
Okay, so number one, you told me that this is going to be the last question like 3 times in a row, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the last question.
No, I have so many things that I want to share, and so okay. I know we have time, but whatever, it'll be fine.
Okay, no, I was just joking. But anyways, my biggest acting gig I've got was it was for a VBS, like a summer movie for churches, and it was shown worldwide. It was produced by a Christian resource group, and basically I was cast as the lead character, one of the lead characters. It was just my acting sister and we go on this adventure to try to find her dad. So
I watched the beginning of your movie, and I know you guys can't see it because it's not on YouTube, but this movie is like so dope. Like if you think of like cool, it's like Spy Kids. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Spy Kids. So like I wish you could be like, hey guys, check it out here, but there's not really a link. But yeah, I wish you don't even have the. Do you have the movie in your room? I just want them to see the case because it's just so cool.
I could go look for it really fast, like.
All right, here. Okay, go ahead. And I'll just talk. Yeah. So like for me, I'm trying to remember my biggest acting thing. I've done a lot of different things, but for me, my biggest acting gig I think was the. I was just in a commercial recently. Oh, wait! I want you guys to see this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Just look at how cool that is. That's him. Like that is just. I don't have that honestly. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, so last thing, do you have any inspiration? Anything that you want to say to someone who's discouraged and they're not sure if they should do this acting career?
Well, like I said before, you should always believe in yourself and always have confidence in yourself. I have a little tile that says that always have confidence in yourself.
That's cool.
And like try your best, no matter what anybody says about you. If like they are hating on you, that's happened to me a couple times. But
and me too, yeah. So much.
Like, don't listen to them. Like, you're who you are. Like, you can't let anybody change that. And like, yeah, just go out there, give them what you got, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, then I'm sure there's like tons more opportunities for you to go out there and see and be successful. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming on my YouTube channel. At first, I just want to let you guys know, as the audience know, that he would not come on my channel at first. And I had to ask him, but now he's here and I'm really happy. So thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your advice. Don't forget, guys, to please subscribe below and leave me asking questions that I can say for another time, or maybe that you even want to ask him, because I can ask him for you guys and then tell him his answers. So yeah, leave them below. Tell me what you guys think of the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
no. You have to say ciao. When you say goodbye, you have to say ciao.
I have something to say, though. I have something to say. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Marie. I wasn't paid to say this. And like the vid if you thought this was cool. And yeah, so good luck in your acting career, and peace out. Ciao.
Ciao. Bye, guys.